Very good.
That's how it started, but the real reason I'm bringing this to everyone's attention is because of Melissa.
I hated her.
We hate this woman, Melissa. She's a therapist there, Bobby.
Yeah.
A lot of people in this room, they're seeing therapists.
Yeah. I'll raise my hand.
You're going to be amazed why she's giving therapy. We meet Melissa.
Eco-anxiety is our reaction.
Okay. Eco-anxiety? She's treating eco-anxiety?
I remember this lady. This lady is just really retarded.
But people are buying into what she's doing.
The people that
she had a love circle.
What a swindler.
But she went out at the end of the thing, the end of the session.
Hey, we're getting there.
Snake oil saleswoman. That's what she is.
Yeah, comment as we go, Bobby.
Eco.
That's why we brought this to everyone's attention.
She has that short haircut, too, like she pitched for the Yankees in 1978.
Yeah. Hey, Dave Rigetti, what's wrong with me? Eco-anxiety.
Eco-anxiety.
Eco-anxiety is our reaction to what happens in our environment, the destruction of our environment, and how we respond to that.
My name is Melissa Pickett, and I'm a counselor in private practice in Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Yep, on her website, Melissa calls herself a licensed counselor. She also says she's a student of evolutionary inquiry, claims she can activate your DNA, balance your noetic energy field, whatever the that is, and she's an ecumenical minister.
Please get her on the phone and say that
We're
we all
trying.
have eco-anxiety.
We're trying to get her.
I am seeing between 40 and 60 clients a month where eco-anxiety is definitely a factor.
And how does she diagnose eco-anxiety?
The symptoms of eco-anxiety can range from everything from a stomach ache to headaches to feelings of just being nervous but not really knowing why. It can register as inattention or inability to focus and concentrate.
That's
like
anxiety.
It's like hanging out with Norton.
Nervous symptom.
That's just like anxiety or nerves or whatever. It doesn't necessarily mean you're eco-anxious.
No, it actually never means that.
No, you're right. It never means that. I'm eco-anxious.
What a great excuse. You're trying to have sex and all of a sudden nothing will work. What's the matter? I have eco-anxiety.
I'm eco-anxious.
Yes. I can't perform sexually. I keep thinking about rain clouds.
I'm Ted and I'm eco-anxious.
That's right. I'm Ted the Earth Lover.
Ted. Oh, Ted's a douche.
I got to say, I'm with Drew from Orlando. I wasn't going to bring it up, but now that he is, I'm with you, Drew. Go ahead. Your observation.
Yeah, look, some Betty needs another job. That's all it is. She sounds like the Mondo Topless chick.
She does. She sounds a bit Mondo Topless.
When I'm doing the topless.
Sure. All right,
And Melissa, what? Tibbet?
Yeah, she's going to explain her ecotherapy.
All right.
People are signing up for this, though.
Of course they are.
Ecotherapy is a type of therapy which involves people getting back in contact with the natural world as a source of healing.
It really is painful to watch what we are doing to our planet.
There's a sense of helplessness almost.
On a daily basis, I sometimes don't know what I'm going to do.
I mean, I don't know how else to say it other than that, we're killing our mother.
I wish someone did that before you were born. You whiny bastard.
Exactly.
God. No one is this upset.
I am.
Oh, are you?
Are you, Ted?
Yes. How can you think of making love when riverbeds are drying up? It's the hottest September on record. My heart's going pitter-pat. Need medication.
Hey, Ted, you go green?
Huh?
Do you do that green thing?
Ted only had 2 lines prepared,
It's old two-line Ted, they call him.
My carbon footprint is non-existent. I eat worm feces and leaves.
Ted.
All right. Well, this next piece of audio, Melissa, part of her therapy is she goes into her gravel driveway.
Yeah.
She picks up rocks, claims they're river rocks, and then hands them out to the circle of people getting their therapy, and they all comment about what the rock means to them and what it does for them.
That's her, by the way.
Yes.
That's her with the.
Yeah.
Look like she's wearing a cancer wig.
That is horrid.
I had a whore massage lady used to give me rocks.
Really?
Yeah, for certain energy rocks. She'd take you in and give you a tea, and then you get a rock when you leave for whatever mood
Hell
you.
is that?
I don't
she
care.
had done the best part of the massage.
Yeah, you got the tea at the beginning, and then at the end, after she washed you in the shower thoroughly, then she gave you your stone.
So you have the great massage. The
I made a
massage is
wall
over?
with my stones.
Wait, the massage is over, and all of a sudden you actually still took the stones instead of saying.
Hey, you
"What?"
sit down, you talk to her, and she says,
About what?
Who cares?
So how long have you been a hooker, rock lady?
She does all that so she doesn't feel guilty about what she's doing.
Yep. It's about his system and helping his
Shut up. You're-
equilibrium.
Finish your tea, and here's your yellow rock.
That's right. Let me go wash my hands.
Hands.
All right. Here's Melissa giving her
Go gargle.
her clients rocks. Listen to this.
And so I wanted to offer you this gift.
She shoots herself.
This gift, a rock from my gravel driveway.
Yeah.
Of a stone
Throw it right at her head.
to keep with you in your pocket, to remind you that you do come from Earth and that you are connected.
If a person is living in the city and they don't have much interaction with nature, I'll hand them a river rock and ask them to put it in their pocket as a reminder that nature is there to support them.
Nature is there to support them with a rock in your pocket.
A river rock, and
river rock?
Yes, those are the smoother ones because the water's running over, smoothing them down.
How disappointing is that? Like she's like, I have a gift, and you're like, ooh, I love gifts.
Present.
It's a rock.
It's a rock.
Expecting a sweater.
Yeah,
a sweater.
Yeah, why not?
That's what's missing in the city is stone and rock.
It's amazing. Yeah,
Maybe a leaf.
yeah. How about an oak tree?
Well, her message says she's out of town until August 4th. We're going to have to get her on the show.
Oh, where is
This
she?
Melissa. All right, so then...
hopefully she's getting treatment for something that's incurable, but they're just trying to make her quality of life better.
Rubbing hot rocks on it.
Under her armpit, a big lump.
Ah, jeez.
Oh, God.
What? Yeah, you heard me.
So then she goes around the circle and everyone talks about what the rock means to them.
I feel grateful because I know that no matter what happens tomorrow, there will always be a rock or sunlight or a breeze.
Come on.
Or the moon.
Got this connection with rocks, and so whenever I'm by a rock holding it, I feel grounded.
Feeling relaxed and kind of calm. Pretty excited about this rock as well.
Excited.
Excited about it.
Put it with the rest of them in your head.
I'm grounded.
I don't know
I'm
if-
near rocks.
The police laughed at me. Somebody stole my river rock, and I reported it.
Yeah, Ted.
Yes, I had a hole in my pocket, and my river rock fell through.
And you need to find your river rock?
Yes, it was smooth, and it gave me comfort. Sometimes when I would get blue, I'd rub my river rock and just think of nature.
That's nice.
Nature's here for me.
That's good. It makes you feel like you're a part of the planet. You're one with the planet. You're carrying a rock with you.
I don't know if Sam got the clip, but then she goes around the room, you know, asking the people what they're doing to maybe relieve some of this anxiety. And one guy actually said, well, I'm drinking less bottles of water.
And what did that do?
Well, less plastic. He's not wasting.
Oh.
So that helps his eco-anxiety. Less water bottles.
Nice.
You know, really. Sorry. Go ahead, Ted.
Ted knows not to step on the guests. Ted has courtesy.
That's creepy, man.
Oh, we do have that.
I never use bottled water. I simply scoop it up in my hands and carry it for the effort. I drink out of it like a small pony.
Geraldo, are you going to say something?
Well, it's just that what does give you eco-anxiety is that these environmentalists basically just hate people. This because everything you do has an impact. The only environmentally friendly thing you can really do is kill yourself.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you're just consuming, stepping on the planet one way or the other.
We are part of the ecosystem.
Yeah.
So whatever we do is natural.
Yeah.
We just happen to be able to grab stuff from the earth, stuff from the ocean, stuff from trees, smash it all together, and make things that fly. We're amazing. We're amazing. When you look at an airplane, a jet engine flying through there, it's made of dirt and trees, and we just pluck things off the planet and make flying machines.
Why couldn't the squirrels come up with that?
Exactly.
Stupid
so
squirrels.
Screw them. And why is it so bad that we figured out how to pump dead dinosaurs out of the earth and turn it into flying machines and cars and heat and things like that? Are we consuming the planet? Okay, maybe. I'm not even sure of that. But what's so bad about it? We're here. We're the top of the food chain for now. So screw it.
It's not like we're importing things from a comet.
Yeah.
Things that are not of this planet.
Bringing horrible things in there. No, we're altering the shape and form of the earth.
You're killing your mother, mister. Lay off of mother, bub. I have eco-anxiety. I can't perform sexually. It's like a small, soft baby shrimp. And it will stay that way until Mother Earth is healed.
Hey, Ted, you do some of that recycling?
I certainly do.
Yeah?
Yes.
All right.
After I use toilet paper, I use it to dry my body after a shower.
Ted's helping.
Yes.
It's the solution.
Then Melissa brings her clients to the labyrinth. This is what Bobby was talking about. I just wanted to save this, Bobby.
Yeah,
The labyrinth was so ridiculous.
the more stupid idiots.
The labyrinth, because, obviously this is radio, and I encourage you to actually see this because the visuals are great on this episode of BS, and we'll have Penn in tomorrow. It's basically a rock garden that's in the shape of like one of those...
Like a spiral?
Like kind of a spiral.
Yeah, like something you get out of the Sunday Times.
And they slowly walk the spiral until they get to the center, basically.
So why is that a labyrinth?
That's what Penn is asking.
And why should you go through a labyrinth? What is that supposed to do for you?
We're going to explain right
for your
now.
Eco-anxiety.
We're going to be taking a walk through the labyrinth.
That's not a labyrinth. Labyrinths have choices. They're mazes. This is a dusty, no choices, rock-lined path to boredom. Why?
The purpose of walking the labyrinth is to get clarity on a question that you might be struggling with.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, exactly.
This psychobabble bitch is cashing in on morons.
Anthony, people actually got, at the end of it, it was surprising because people got answers. People had
Did
answers.
they?
Yeah, they did. They had answers to their questions that they had.
Bobby with the setup.
Cindy,
Wow.
did you receive an answer?
I got an answer.
Peter, did you receive an answer?
I did.
So what did the vacant lot tell you?
Try not to use so many plastic water bottles.
The labyrinth, actually, when I got to the center, I actually felt and heard a really resounding that it was about me and every moment of a way of being.
Wow. I get to the center and it's all about me. That's deep.
He's such a dick. I love
This
him.
is one of my favorite shows, dude.
I love him.
And I love the other guy doesn't say a word.
Yeah.
3 seasons he hasn't spoken.
Yeah,
and he gets a paycheck.
That's
God
been his
bless-
thing for decades.
It's unbelievable. Is it really 5, 6? Oh, whatever.
I received my answers in the labyrinth.
Oh, you did, Ted?
I wanted to help the environment, and they said I had to stop dumping gas into the drinking water.
You were dumping gas.
Yes, I was. I was spilling oil on the wildlife. I thought it kept them warm. I would buy barrels of oil and just dump it on little bird nests. They said, Ted, you're not being helpful. So I lay and I'm one with nature. And one time I woke up and a gecko was eating aphids off my testicles.
What?
A what?
Odd
A
situation.
Gecko. It's a small lizard. It's lovely.
The other part.
Aphids, they're little bugs. And my testicles infested with them.
Aphids. Ted.
There you go. There's a taste, but the green show that BS Bull Ass did is worth the viewing.
It's on Showtime. It's a really good show.
And Penn's coming in to promote it a little more.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite
Tomorrow
shows.
we
The Labyrinth. I gotta watch it now and see what kind of a crap like Labyrinth What does she charge?
She's a kook. I don't know.
She's expensive too. I think it was.
Of course, she's expensive. All these nuts are expensive.
It's like $100 or something.